Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Michelle. You've landed on Starlight Skies Tarot. If you're on the Facebook platform, you can follow me over there. I do have a free tarot page over there, and I'd love it if you come support me over there, like and subscribe. I hope today has found you well. This read will be for Scorpio. I am open for personal reads. All that is listed below. This is going to be a love read. We're looking at we're going to look at the rest of the, let's look at, let's look at November. You know, November gets run over, doesn't it? Let's take a peek at what's coming, what's in your energy coming, and what you should be grateful for, right? I think that's such an important energy to be grateful. What you possibly need to open up to attract love. I think that's a better angle at using the tarot, but I want to see what's in your energy, and then we can use the tarot like that. Like I said, what's the possible blocks that you could work on that would help attract love into your world, right? Because it's really a journey about ourselves too in love, right? If we don't love ourselves, it's kind of hard to attract a healthy partner, right? We really want to become the person, and even then, it's just the climate for dating right now is kind of a shit show, you know. Men and women are polarized more than ever. So I'm not taking a political stance. I'm taking this as strictly masculine and feminine energies. And the feminine has been oppressed for thousands of years in the masculine. And actually we're just seeing wounds. We're seeing a collective healing right now on both sides. And it took me a week to figure this out. And yeah, I was upset. But again, I'm not taking a political side. I'm looking at energies here that it's brought up some really shadow in me. Being a person was raised and married narcissistic, toxic energy, and how damaging that is on the psychic, and what the torture I had to go through. And so I'm having to deal with that. You know, and I thought that door was closed 5-6 years ago. Apparently it isn't. So I'm having to dig into that shadow, and but the body remembers. You know, the body remembers trauma, and the mind might block it out, but I've been feeling sick. I've been shaken. So don't take other people's trauma so lightly, folks. And people saying get over it or move on, whatever. You do what you got to do to heal, because half those people haven't went through half the shit you did, so they don't have no idea what they're even talking about. They're coming from a place of trying to help. Yes, you don't want to be stuck there. You definitely want to deal with it. And personally, I think some scars are so deep that they'll always be a little issue there. Not issue. What's the word I'm trying to say? An essence of it. But not, meaning you get a bigger sandbox. You can improve, and some make a complete recovery. I guess I haven't made a complete recovery. I'm still working on myself. So, yeah, thank you for listening. But I just wanted to throw that out there for my own personal benefit of healing. And no one's really completely done healing, guys. And as long as someone's trying to address their shadow, then you got to give them credit for doing that. It's brave. It's brave to look at yourself. Okay. I encourage you, this is a good time to do it, because it is a collective. Why do we feel why we feel? You know, we have to start looking at the good. We can't focus on the bad. We know that's not going to help. It's only going to aggravate the situation. But yet you can't live in la la land, because it affects you in 3D. You know, kind of hard if you're struggling and not to see the struggle when you live in the struggle, right? I get it. I do get it. That's where joy comes in. That's when you lean into things that make you happy. Like for me, doing the tarot makes me very happy. Uh, got into a good exercise routine, taking care of myself, trying to hammer down a skin routine, being consistent, working on my home, doing stuff like that, you know, pulling my energy back, pulling it on myself and going into the shadow. And going into the winter months, we kind of reflect nature. It's a great time as nature winds down, slows down, goes inward to reflect, to rest, to renew. And, you know, I was born on the winter solstice, December 21st. And that signifies the light, the return of the light. That just means we're shifting. What is it? It's the longest day and the shortest night. So I guess that represents the light going into the dark. I think. I'll have to brush up on that. Lord, it's been a while since I've looked at that. So I could be a little wrong. I'll have to go back and double check. I'm not sure what it actually, something to do with the bringer of the light. And I know that's odd, right? It's the middle of the winter, but I guess that's what it signifies. It's the longest day, shortest night, meaning the light. To me, it represents the light will always win over dark, right? The light comes back. The light will always come back. You can't extinguish the light. In the whole history of humanity, darkness has never overtaken the light. Okay, what is that representation? That you can see a single candle in a pitch black night pretty far away. So it doesn't matter how dark it is around you, shine your light. All right. I know I said that I was going to do this for Scorpio. I've already went in a long intro. Let's go ahead with your read. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the long intro. It's just, I felt needed to say that. All right. So let's take a peek at November Spirit. What's in their energy for love? Who are they connecting to? Let's get your energy, their energy, the energy between the two. Well, you, my dear Scorpios, you are laying this burden down. You laid it down. Okay? Whoever you're connecting to in your energy, you laid it down. Good for you. I think that's very good collectively wise. People are laying down. So let's get the next two cards. Let's get their energy, please. Let's get the person to who Scorpio is connecting to, please. Well, they're pretty financially good, aren't they? Whoever's connecting to your energy, Scorpio. You laid it down. They're focusing on their job at the moment, their family, their social circles. So let's get the energy between the two. So you're laying it down, Scorpio. You've had enough. You're done. It looks like they're not dealing with love. At least that's not what that card shows. All right, what's the energy between the two, please, Spirit? Yep. Well, I'm not surprised. Lots and lots of conflict, competition, all the low vibe energy, right? So it's good you disconnected, like I was talking about. It's not worth it. It really isn't. If someone doesn't respect you, treat you less than, no reciprocation. I think you realize that, Scorpio. You're worth more than what they were pouring into you. And that's what, the conflict. You know, they had money to pour into this, and, you know, they didn't, did they? They could have toxic family around them as well, meaning they have underlining motive for wanting to keep you two apart, because that would be less resources for them. I know it sounds stupid, but there are codependent people out there that'll put their family before themselves, and people will play on your niceness and kindness if you don't have strong boundaries. So it looks like this, you laid it down. It looks like this person's really could have a toxic family around them, putting you guys at conflict, and you're like, yeah, you can have it. So what's your feelings on this person, Scorpio? Feelings? How is my Scorpio's feeling? Probably better. Lay down that heavy burden. Whew. It's hard to walk away from people. I know. It is. Especially when you love them and care for them. But for me, I had to quit living in limerence that comes with narcissistic abuse, because you lived in your head half the fucking time, right? To escape the horror of what was happening in the 3D. Disassociation. It's beautiful. But it also sets you up for being played, okay? You have a scenario in your head, and they have a different one, and they can feed you a little bit of what you want to hear, and your mind takes over and does the rest, okay? So how are you feeling about this person? You're wanting them back. Secretly, you do. Magician always has secret attached to them, right? A good magician never reveals the secret. So secretly, you're wanting this person back. How are they feeling about you, Scorpio? My son's a Scorpio. So happy birthday, Scorpios. Heartbroken. This person could be healing. I think when you walked away, I don't think they was expecting that. But I think they're in buyer's remorse right now. Maybe they listen to lies, people, like I said, that had undermining intentions, right? We've all had those kind of friends and family. And maybe this person's seeing that now. Whatever. They're heartbroken. So, you know, you two love each other, but there is definitely some toxic people around y'all. There's more, it's more people in here than you and your person. So they've got to have some boundaries with that. They've got to clean that up. If they want you, they got to. Okay, bottom of the deck. Let's check it out. This is stuff you don't see coming. So we got the World. So it's opening or closing a cycle. You're hoping a new one will come, and secretly they are too. So we'll see. Let's get the next two cards and we'll see what this is in context. Emperor. Oh, I did not expect that at all. Wow. I usually just take 3, but check it out. Check these cards out. These are from the bottom of the deck, and that means what you don't see coming. Okay? This person is bossing up. Okay? Look at those cards. That's the bottom of the deck. That's what you don't see coming. This person, heartbroken over you, Scorpio, wants a new cycle. And they are bossing up. This guy finally grew a pair. I'm sorry. That's the only other way I know. He don't take no shit. But he's not the most loving guy. But he does throw down a good hammer. This is justice, fairness, balance, Libra energy. I have another son who's a Libra. He's a damn good guy. So you're going to get balance restored, fairness given to you. It's took a while. It took a while for this person to get here with the Nine of Pentacles. He is the slowest moving knight, but once he gets there, he is very stable, dependable. Pentacles is feminine energy too, so maybe he's finally honoring his female instead of his toxic circles. And then on the closing, we have the Three of Cups celebrating. So congratulations, Scorpio. Looks like you're November. Possibly this could be December, because given the night, I'm going to say within 2 months, you're going to be hearing from this person before the end of the year. And perhaps you guys can work it out, hopefully. I'm going to leave you on a Doreen, Virtue, and then my fairy deck. I combine the two because they're very similar energies. And I want to work with the fairy energy more. So could we get a closing message for this couple? Closing message, Spirit. And I ask that you hit that subscribe button, like button, comment below. Just say good morning. How you doing? I hope y'all are doing well, no matter where you fall on the fence or where you are in the world. I really pray for the world every night and our planet every night. Okay. Yep. This is so true right now too. Collective. It's really amazing how tarot can show you the individual, but how we all are connected collectively as well. Honest communication, guys. Honest. Honest doesn't have to be heated. It doesn't have to be you can agree to disagree, but it is valuable to hear talking points. You know, that's how you get to know people. You can use discernment, yes, but try not to judge people because, like I said, it's a collective healing at the moment. On the big scale and individual scale, I say I'm on it too. You know, I'm going to be accountable for my own self and my own shadows. And we're all supposed to bring love and light. That's the whole gist of being here. Love one another. Hold each other accountable in the love and the light. Right? Expect a heart-to-heart conversation. Yeah. Yeah. And you can just let people be them. People grow and ascend at different rates. Eventually we all get there. Okay? Eventually we all do. But for the ones that are just a little bit, oh God, I don't know how to say it. God has to smack upside the head. Well, then that's what he has to do. I mean, he shakes all of us. It's not, I'm pointing the finger at all of us. We all have something to heal, something to do. And I'm not an expert in it. Communication's a hard one for me as well. So it's letting people be them. And I'm a fire sign, so I can go 0 to 60. That's a shadow aspect I need to work on. Yeah. So that's not good to be short-wicked like that, angry. But, you know, it takes me a while to get there. But once I'm there, full freaking throttle. So I think that a lot of people mistake my kindness for weakness. And they have to find out the hard way. I have strong boundaries. I'll allow you to be who you are. Love you. But that don't mean I want that around me. You know, people have to be accountable. If that energy doesn't, if it's going to drain mine, and you're not willing to work on it, well, you just have to let people be. But there again, you do not have to allow that in your world, guys. So Scorpio, I love you to pieces. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if it was. And I hope you have a most blessed day. Everybody. Okay, God loves us all. He does. We all have worth. We all have value. We all have purpose. I just, it's good to feel your feelings, find out where they're coming from, go into that shadow. You only be a more better person for doing so. Hold light and love. Spread kindness. Say a good, encouraging word to somebody. Let's start getting back to the love and the self-healing and the positivity and the hope. Powerful energies, guys. So, find what you're grateful for. Lean into that this month. This is a powerful month to lean into gratitude. Even the smallest things, I live in a rural area, and we have a lot of storms that knock our power off. And I tell you, you don't know how grateful you are for electricity until you're without it. On a very hot day, and with my son being on the spectrum, he doesn't understand why I just can't flip on the lights or turn on the air. So it's being grateful for the smallest things. A lot of people can't see, can't talk, can't walk. I think a lot of us become very complacent in our blessings. So please be aware of that going into this month. It's only going to help you. All right. Peace out. Love you. Thank you if you stayed to the end. Love y'all. Bye.